In downtown Chattanooga today, a group gathered to tell House Republicans enough already. Organizing
a 73-year-old Chattanooga native led a rally today to end the government shutdown.
A 73-year-old Chattanooga native led a rally today to end the government shutdown.
Are we supposed to sit back and say this doesn't matter?
No.
The Tea Party says it's not a big deal.
Oh, it is a big deal.
Tell that to the American citizens who are bearing the burden.
Government. Franklin McCauley is a 73-year-old Chattanooga native and U.S. Navy veteran. He is part of Organizing for Action.
The rally was held at the University of Memphis campus theater.
They say Organizing for Action rolled out its first informational session at the University of Memphis. They are encouraging eligible students to enroll. Affordable Care Act.
They don't understand that these are Blue Cross Blue Shield, Cigna, they're regular private insurance companies.
Two doctors were on the panel to talk about Obamacare and what it will mean for the uninsured. Those who sign up for Obamacare can usually still see their regular doctors.
I already accept United Healthcare. If you go through the insurance marketplace, choose United Healthcare, you're going to be able to come see me. I already take Blue Cross and Blue Shield. If you end up choosing a Blue Cross and Blue Shield plan, you're going to be able to come see me.
New this morning, today, Organizing for Action volunteers will be out in their communities with a simple message for Congress. Reopen the government, pay our bills, and get back to work.
I'm a sportsman, I'm a big hunter, but I'm a big proponent of sensible gun ownership.
The gun debate hit Nashville today as a group of Nashville residents took on one of the nation's most controversial topics, universal background checks. Nashville pastors, members of the NAACP, and a Metro Police commander joined a group called Organizing for Action
speak out
today
about
to
comprehensive immigration reform. This event was at Representative Scott Desjardins' office in Murfreesboro.
The group rallied outside Republican Marsha Blackburn's Franklin offices this afternoon. A grassroots group calling itself Organizing for Action says their message for the Congresswoman is simple: enough already.
Enough of the protesters rallied to get a Tennessee congressman to change her mind on Obamacare. We have
downtown this afternoon. The shutdown's impact on the military sparked a protest at the federal building.
This is not how adults operate. Certainly, that's not how our government should operate. We're better than this, America.
Today, it focused on the military impact, including furloughs and rumors of delayed paychecks.
These Republicans like to talk about how they support our servicemen and women and our veterans, but we see how they act. This is reckless. It is beneath what Americans expect from their elected officials, and we have all had enough.
The group says they're upset specifically with House Republicans for keeping the government shut down and delaying many veteran benefits.
Reverend Enoch Fuzz of Corinthian Baptist Church right here in Nashville. He says the Tea Party has been engaging in what he calls economic terrorism throughout this political debate.
And President Obama for Action gathered outside Representative Scott Desjardins' office this afternoon. It was just one of the many gatherings all across the country. This group is using the anniversary of Hurricane Sandy to highlight the issue because climate scientists agree the devastating storm is further evidence of climate change.
Thousands of federal employees out of work.
Today, a local workers group rallied outside the Social Security office in Knoxville to urge lawmakers to put a stop to the shutdown.
Tonight, an event to support women and families took place in West Knoxville. The Stand With Women initiative is focused on women's rights.
Dozens gathered in West Knoxville to support women and families. The Stand With Women initiative is focused on women's rights and security and advocates for policies to help women. Organizing for Action in Tennessee sponsored last night's event.
She tonight is dispelling some myths about the Affordable Care Act. The nonpartisan group Organizing for Action says the new law will help more Americans get better coverage and better insurance security.
A group that helps local people with the process says some have finally gotten through. 6 News reporter Samantha Manning joins us here in the studio.
Who's been working on that enrollment process, and they say over the last few days they've seen improvements in the system.
Sergio says the delays and glitches won't stop him from completing
completing the enrollment process, saying his family is struggling to pay for health insurance under the current system.
And locals got out in the community to have their voices heard today. You can see some of the signs right here.
One group of locals say enough is enough when it comes to complaining about the Affordable Health Care Act.
If you were out on Market Square this afternoon, you probably saw some volunteers with Organizing for Action. They were protesting the government shutdown.
Well, protesters came to Oak Ridge this morning to show their dismay over the government shutdown. Organizing for Action Tennessee says they plan the protest to tell Congress to reopen the government, pay the bills, and get back to work.
Protesters in Oak Ridge called out lawmakers this morning, criticizing their inability.
Hoping to raise awareness about how the Y-12 complex will be affected. Some 3,600 people could be out of work if a deal isn't
Also
reached
on the
soon.
anniversary of Superstorm Sandy, a group is calling for action to fight climate change. Organizing for Action volunteers gathered in Market Square today as part of events around the country. Officials say they hope Washington will acknowledge climate change and take steps toward change.
Pants off.
2 internet ads depicting young Obamacare customers at the doctor's office for exams. In this one called The Glove, a young guy doesn't see a rectal exam from a creepy Uncle Sam coming. In another, an examiner gets a young woman into stirrups.
Okay, let's have a look.
Then slips out, leaving the woman at the mercy of creepy Uncle Sam. Each ad ends with billboards saying, "Don't let the government play doctor. Opt out of Obamacare."